Hey, you guys, so I'm back again with another message from the Lord. And this is a confirmation, y'all, of what God had told me to release weeks ago when it comes to scammers, when it comes to hackers, and things of that nature. And when God had told me to release to check your phone. Y'all, scamming and hackers are at an all-time high. I had went to the dealership to get my car serviced, right? And when I got there, they were still able to just service my car, but it was just like, our systems and stuff has been down, and things of that nature. I was like, well, okay, I understand because I know sometimes your system can goes down. I understand that. And then sometimes people's systems be down so they can do maintenance. So I understand that. But when I went on the inside and I talked to one of the service reps that I normally talk to every time I go there. And he was just telling me how the software that they're using is a $1 billion company and it has been hacked since Tuesday. So they've been days, days without their system running properly because the software that they use from a third party company is under a cyber attack, and they are holding the software ransom. And if the software company does not pay, they are threatening to ruin the software altogether. And this is a $1 billion industry, right? So y'all, these, like I said, God is saying being very, very careful because hackers and stuff, um, they are out doing some things, y'all, that are trying to hold people ransom, hold their software and stuff ransom. Yes, that's illegal. They got people working on it to try to either fix the software back, or, whatever. But it's a time, y'all. Like I heard where hackers have did that to different, banks and stuff like that. But to do it to where you are hacking a whole industry when it comes to using cars, like their software, can get a little scary. And it also really confirmed to me because, like, God was telling me about different cars, right? He was talking to me about different cars. In my vehicles, like I had to get the car that God tells me to get, and He tells me to get them for a reason and for a purpose. Even though I might not fully understand, I fully understand it then. I fully understand it now. So the cars, like He might tell me to get. I know one time, well, several times He told me like to get the car that has all the bells and whistles on it, but don't get the car, But it'll be the car that has all the bells and whistles, like a specific car, but it might not have one piece to the car like everybody else has, right? So, for instance, I know now a lot of people are moving to the cars where they can start and cut on their phone from the cut on their car from their phone, right? Well, I don't have those features on my car. God told me not to get those features on my car. Or the reason, or God later told me why the specific cars that He told me to get, that I purchased, don't have that feature. They have all the bells and whistles, but they don't have that all the bells and whistles that I wanted, but they don't have that feature. And now God is, and then while I was talking to the salesman yesterday, or when I was talking to the salesman a few days ago, it wasn't yesterday, a few days ago, he was telling me that um, that's scary because cyber hackers, can even log into the apps and the things like that, where people can start and stop their car from their phone. Y'all also be very, very careful in this season, this hour. Listen to God strategically, because I was just really sitting up here thinking a few days ago, because one person told me that I should have that feature on my car. I was like, well, when I got the car, I didn't know that I had that feature, but I'll check and see. And come to find out, I called and actually checked, and I don't have that feature. And God was like, this is why I don't want you to have this feature on your car, because it is going to come to an issue where people are getting very smart and they're going to try to start hacking into people's cars and things of that nature. If they can hack into a whole $1 billion company, y'all, system, where it comes to like dealerships or whoever operates on that system and use that software system to run their business. They can get and it shuts them down to where they can't get in their system. They can go in and actually mess with the apps and stuff and mess with different people cards and stuff like that. The car service rep also told me how it did happen to a particular person where someone hacked their app and took and told the car to drive and drove the car away and stole the person's car. So y'all be very, very careful when God is telling you to do something. Do it, even though when it don't make sense, even though when it comes to buying certain things, even though when it's making certain purchases. um God is saying to be careful. All right. I hope you guys check your phone. Like I told you the other day, check your phone. But be careful too when it's come to like buying and purchasing cars and stuff like that. Things that can get hacked. Be careful. Like I said, God in this hour, he's very strategic with his children. Like with me, he gave me very strong instructions when it comes to buying and purchasing cars, and I have to listen to what he's saying. All right. Even when it comes to buying certain stuff, y'all, even the small things in the store. Like if I try to go and buy something else and be like, no, God, I don't know, and I'll just settle for this, and God, and I'll buy it and come home with the God say, and God will literally tell me to take it back to the store because that's not what I told you to get. So we have to be very obedient, y'all, in this season, in this hour, because what God is doing is for our protection. All right. And don't be, and that's why you can't really envy what everybody else got. All right. Be thankful and be grateful for what you do have. It might not seem much to you, but it is. It might not seem much to you now, but when you realize that God was telling you to get certain things to protect you, it's gonna hit different. It's gonna mean a lot. Cause I mean, when I told God, I was like rejoicing and thanking God cause some things He was doing for me on my behalf, just because I was obedient when it come to doing certain things and how He was using certain things to shield me and to protect me. I'm honestly very, very grateful because, like I said, we are going to see a lot of things happen in the future, in the near times. And while the world is going through, God's children is not going to go through, but we're going to see a lot of things. But this is just a confirmation that hackers and scammers are high. It's not just, like I said, the phone thing. It's beyond the phone thing. It's now that the hackers and stuff are actually tapping into different industries like the cars. There's whoever runs on these billion-dollar softwares. The hackers are hacking those type of things. So be careful. So all right, you guys, I love you all. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.